This story isn't fiction, it's real, and I spent hours researching every detail to tell it right. If it moved you even a little, please subscribe. It helps keep these stories alive. And if you want proof this really happened, I've linked the real reports and sources below. Don't forget Lauren, she still hasn't come home. On June 3, 2011, a 20-year-old college student named Lauren Spierer walked out of an apartment building in Bloomington, Indiana, and was never seen again. No one heard a scream. No one reported a struggle. She simply vanished into the night, leaving behind only questions, heartbreak, and a decade of silence. Lauren was a student at Indiana University, studying fashion. Originally from Scarsdale, New York, she was bright, full of energy, and loved by her friends and family. Like many students, she enjoyed going out. And that Friday night in June was just another night out in a busy college town. She left her apartment around 12:30 a.m. with her friend David. Lauren was barefoot, wearing a white tank top and black leggings. They walked to a nearby party, where Lauren drank heavily. Witnesses say she was visibly intoxicated, and at one point, she fell hard onto the sidewalk, hitting her head. Friends offered to take her home, but she refused. At around 2:30 a.m., she left the party with another friend, Corey Rossman. Surveillance footage shows Lauren stumbling through the hallways of an apartment building. She could barely stand. Corey later claimed he was punched in the face that night and passed out shortly after they returned to his place. He said he didn't remember anything after that. Lauren, now on her own, left his apartment at 4:15 a.m. She was spotted on security cameras, again this time outside another friend's apartment, Jason Rosenbaum. He later told police Lauren entered his apartment, used her phone, and then left again around 4:30 a.m. She was still barefoot, still intoxicated. He claimed she simply walked out the front door. That was the last confirmed sighting of Lauren Spierer. When she didn't return home, her boyfriend and friends quickly grew worried. By late morning, they contacted the police. Immediately, flyers went up around town. Hundreds of volunteers joined search parties. They looked in woods, rivers, alleyways, and trash bins. But nothing, no body, no phone, no clothes was ever found. Investigators focused on the last 3 people to see her, David, Corey, and Jason, but their stories didn't always line up. Jason said she left on her own, yet there was no security footage of her walking away. None of them called police when they realized she was missing, despite knowing she was highly intoxicated and barefoot. That silence raised red flags. Still, without physical evidence, police couldn't press charges. Lauren's parents flew in from New York and began their own search for answers. Her father, Robert, publicly accused the young men involved of hiding the truth. Police believed the same, but again, there was nothing to prove it. Speculation began to swirl. Some believed Lauren died of an overdose and her friends panicked and hid her body. Others suggested she was abducted by a stranger. One neighbor reported hearing a loud scream that night near 4:30 a.m., but it was never confirmed. Cadaver dogs searched surrounding areas. Police checked landfills and drainage ditches. Lauren's phone, keys, and wallet never turned up. Years passed. New tips came in. One informant claimed local men had dumped her body near a construction site. Investigators searched, but found nothing. Another woman, Hannah Wilson, went missing in Bloomington in 2015. Unlike Lauren's case, her body was found quickly, and her killer was caught thanks to DNA. But in Lauren's case, there was no such break. Her friends all lawyered up. Some refused polygraph tests. Most stopped speaking to police altogether. Her boyfriend, Jesse, cooperated and was eventually ruled out as a suspect. But everyone else who saw her that night remains clouded in suspicion. Lauren's parents never gave up. They pushed for new laws, gave interviews, and held yearly memorials. But with no evidence, there was nothing for investigators to build on. One of the last major developments came in 2016 when the FBI searched property linked to someone connected to the case. But once again, they found nothing. Today, Lauren Spierer's disappearance remains one of the most haunting unsolved cases in the U.S. There are no confirmed sightings. No messages, no suspects charged. Just a 20-year-old girl who walked into the night and vanished. There's a headstone in Scarsdale, New York, but there's no body beneath it. Her mother once said, "I don't believe my daughter is alive. I just want to bring her home." Until someone talks, until someone breaks. Her story is still unfinished, a mystery, a silence, and a truth someone out there is still hiding.